Leonardo da Vinci, actually, Leonardo da Vinci actually embodied this, illustrated this in his famous logo, and this logo ever since became the symbol, the very symbol of the Renaissance. Okay. Ok, Catherine, tu peux suivre? Ah, alors c'est le symbole principal de la Renaissance parce que Leonardo da Vinci a illustré ou visualisé ça de Vitruvius, l'architecte latin du premier siècle. Alors, now I am talking about the structure of our administration, which is, as you see, it consists of 15 from Italy. Ahead of them, Sergio Camellini, Massimo, Franca. There is also Marina Patrici, Maria Miraglia, and many others. Okay, and most of them are writers, established writers, famous in Italy. And from France, Catherine Boisset, who is with us now, Sabine Ligier from England. We have Nikki DePina, president of important association for peace in London, and great poets like Clive Norman and Gerald Weeks. From Spain, Jose Luis Rubio Zarzuela. Perhaps you heard about the Poetic Azhar magazine, the magazine Poetic Azhar, where about 1,000 write in it. I used to write regularly for 20 issues so far. It is in Spain. So from Spain, we have Jose Luis and Jose Carlos and his wife, Victoria, for the Radio Magic, very good radio in Spain. We have from Germany, Aprilia Zank, who is teacher of English literature, Elizabeth Dietz. From Austria, Darius Pasak, and from Netherlands, Kees Halseman, a president of the Arab West Association, very important about the dialogue between the West and the Arabs. From Russia, we have also distinguished person, the same thing with Greece, Albania, Serbia. Not only that, this is the board meeting, but we have also advisory committee from USA, headed by Barbara. There is one who for his, with his poetry site, Rene Drummond Brown, author, established author in the United States. Canada, from Canada, Ashok Bahrava and Therese Lepage. From Latin America, from many countries, Africa, Asia, the Arab world, and so on. Okay. Now I will start our agenda. I will go back to the agenda in order to mention the agenda. I would like to get out and put another copy for this in order to make a reminder of the main points. Now you can see the main points. We have 4 main points or axes of our agenda. First, number 1, life, culture versus the pandemic. We are in a time of pandemic, very difficult, deadly challenge called the pandemic we are living through or going through. So what would culture, and I call it the culture of life, not any culture, the culture that appreciate life, that make life so valuable and so strong to stand against any challenge of death, of illness. So I call it life culture versus the pandemic. Here I would present my own experience as I made the great leaders, historical leaders of culture, talks about the pandemic through a dialogue, poetic or literary dialogue with them. Leonardo da Vinci, William Blake, Victor Hugo from France, Schiller from Germany, Cervantes from Spain, Leonardo from Italy, and so on. And I can give detailed examples about these writings that I used to post together with design and artworks. And some of them in YouTube with music. And I would love to present something in the time left. Yeah. Then we move to another point of our agenda with peace news and analysis. Here we talk about the conflicts worldwide, or the menaces, the threat to peace. We talk about their locations, their size, number, repercussions against them or because of them, like reaction, actions taken against them. We should not only limit ourselves with a study of the menaces or the threats to peace, what is against peace, but also what is the achievement of peace around the world, the achievements of peace. This is a matter of scanning the researches. As I will I would present something brief about it now. Number 3. Our meeting's main issue today, this meeting, I think the most important issue that we should talk about, which threats the peace and creates conflicts, is the needed balance between secularism and religions. Je veux dire l'équilibre nécessaire entre la laïcité et les religions. Or in Italian, l'équilibrio necessario tra la laicità e le religioni. Okay, peace from, then we move to another one, which is peace from theories to action. Peace from theories to action. There are many theories of peace and conflict resolution, conflict management, and so on, written in many books and many websites. I'm trying to consolidate them, to summarize them, encapsulate them together, starting by peace education. This is under the umbrella of peace education, actually. So peace education means conflicts definition, studies, conflict management, conflict resolution, conflict transformation, and finally, I would add action mechanisms. What action mechanisms do we need in order to solve those conflicts? Now I'll talk one by one. The first one, which is the life culture versus or against the threat of pandemics. As you see, here I'm just putting together the different literary works I posted in Facebook during the time of pandemic. So I had dialogue with Dante, Virgil about it, and then moved to Dante. And the one with Dante is now in YouTube with music, with animation. Then with Spain, I put in the Radio Magic with Jose and Victoria, his wife. And then with French, it was dialogue with Victor Hugo. Ok, Catherine, tu peux suivre?
Oui.
Ça va?
Avec
Ça
Victor
marche?
Hugo, oui.
Okay, okay. With Germany, I made Schiller talks about the pandemic. Every one of those actually talked about the pandemic, but from his own very words. You know, I didn't invent words on their tongue or in their mouth. Actually, I searched with my soul what those people would say about our challenges, especially the pandemic challenge. Then from the UK, of course, William Blake. From the USA, once with Abraham Lincoln, another time with George Washington. The one with George Washington is also on YouTube. I will give you the link together with the music, the beautiful music of the national theme of anthem of the USA. With all this, actually, this a kind of literary work that that combines spirituality and culture, which means those are cultural leaders, cultures pioneers, cultural symbols of each country, of the countries mentioned. Okay, and I used, by the way, to talk to them in their own language, means to Italy in Italian, Spain in Spanish, France in French, and so on. Especially in Spain, the second one was Cervantes, Miguel Cervantes, who created Don Quixote. So anyway, each one of these in their own languages and about their own culture. But it is not only cultural work, it is mystical, spiritual, because I try to encounter the soul. Sometimes I make, I entitle such series An Encounter with the Soul. Okay, an interview with the soul. Sometimes I call it letters. I made a series of letters, but letters to the past, where I try to tell everybody that those people are not dead people, are not dead symbols of culture. It is time to consider them alive. Yes, alive with their words, with the thought in our own present, in our own reality of today, actual reality of today, answering crucial questions about our life, about our challenges, or the challenges to our life. Okay, I will focus on one or two according to the time left of this, in order to show you how I wove the words together, their own words, with into an interview, a lively interview. Then I move to another thing, another point, which is the conflict news. I start here with violence, whether it is sexual violence or physical abuse or fanaticism or because of religious intolerance or whatever. And we are going to focus in this part of our agenda. Every meeting, you know, the board meeting will be at least once a month. Likewise, the advisory meeting, one committee once a month. This element will be always with us, always with us. Okay, how to analyze the conflict researches in diagrams in order to summarize what is happening in different parts of the world, and the conclusion and the number and the reaction and what actions have been taken. Okay, and this is part of my courses on peacemaking and conflict resolution, as I used to present it in to Nigeria, and I'm going to present that in London with connection to London Institute through our friend Nikki, who present England in our board. Okay, she's preparing for this by the end of June, and you are all invited to it. Okay, peace education. Things like that, for example, this is understanding the roots of violence and so on. There are many analyses, but the point is how to put it together in coherent view that will be applied in action for peacemaking. Another thing I would like to do is the main issue about secularism versus religion, the needed balance. This is the third point of our agenda. The third point of our agenda is the needed balance between, or equilibrium between secularism and religion. Okay. Sergio, have you said something? Anybody need to translate?
There's a spelling error.
Sorry?
Sorry, there's a spelling error.
Where is it?
Religion is spelled R-A-L-I.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
No, that's
Okay,
fine.
it was because
No, that's fine.
No problem. This card, this is a way of connecting our ideas together. I give the example with Franca picture, okay, but I have another with Monira and another with Barbara and Sergio and all the members. We will distribute to among you these blank lines so that you can write your opinion about the issue, the heated issue or the hot issue that we are discussing, answering our board meeting's main question, how to maintain the needed balance between secularism and religions. Okay. So we will distribute this card or this fiche or this application to each one of you, and you write briefly what you together with your picture, your name, and your data, your position or activity, main activity. Okay, and when we recollect them back again, we'll assemble them in one post, one whole post, to in order to get to one conclusion out of all that. Okay.
Dear professor,
Yes.
there is a mistake inside here. Secular, can you read religions?
Yeah.
There is a, I want to tell you just the, okay. Okay.
Yeah, what else? What do you want to say?
No, other things, no. Just I have shared with you something about religions in the chat. You can see my article and something else.
Yes. Franca was among the first ones, the first to submit very rich research on that. Yes.
Also about women, I want to thank also dear Monira.
You mean Monira?
Because she yesterday accepted to join my group of women who wants to participate. Welcome. So I will share with you LinkedIn. I am very active on LinkedIn, on social media.
Very good.
Each one, even all socials. So
great.
If you want to share something, I am here. Okay.
Okay. Now, okay. Let me finish this, and if you want to read something concerning this, we can come back to you. Okay. Okay. I'm just finishing the 4 points briefly. Then I'll come.
So I need to leave soon.
Okay. I will talk about this. This is a mechanism. We send you this, you put your picture, your name, your title, and then you write in the blank area your opinion, and we recollect all the opinions of all the members in one post and get a conclusion, okay, result. Then finally, the fourth element or point of our agenda is the study of conflict, and I call it the conflict from theory to action, because many sources, as I said before, talks about actions, conflict theories, conflict studies, conflict researches, conflict analysis, that on the theoretical level. Then on the action level, conflict management, conflict resolution, conflict transformation. And step by step, by every meeting, we'll talk about these, as I will present it, as I said, by the end of June in a peace education seminar under the English, the London Institution of Peace by our colleague Nikki. Then the enhancement level, which is conflict media and peace journalism. There are many to it, like the design of problem solving and conflict analysis that I designed, visualizing all levels of conflicts, starting from family level up to social, national, regional, international, cosmic level, and the opinions on it, as you see above. And then how to create a mechanism to solve a problem, starting from the grassroots, the individuals, then the political parties, the institutions, the regional organization, and the international organizations. I say this in briefly, I don't get into details. Then the media campaign, using all media channels and measuring by curves in order to get to that. This is the outline of my agenda, which are the agenda I propose to study in our meeting, the actual meeting, which will be next time, which, as I said, life culture versus the pandemic, using art and culture and literature, to peace news analysis, whether positive or the bad news, and trying to analyze them, location, size, repercussions, actions taken. Number 3, our meeting's main issue, which will distribute in order to get feedback from you, the needed balance between secularism and the relations. Number 4, peace from theories to actions, that will be talking about. If we have time, you allow me, I will give focus on the first one, which is literature. But I think Franca was going to say something or to read something. Please, Franca. Hello?
Sì. Hello, stavo, professore. Devo tradurre, che cosa chiedi di fare? Cosa mi chiedi di fare? Scusa, ero distratta. Cosa mi hai chiesto esattamente?
No, I'm talking.
For get a job.
Devo tradurre in sintesi quello che hai detto finora?
Sergio e Massimo, ok, tutto
Okay.
capito?
For me, okay.
Massimo,
Ok.
Massimo, se c'è qualcosa che devo spiegare meglio, dimmi.
No, diciamo che sostanzialmente mi è chiaro.
Chiaro. Ok, grazie. Allora, Catherine.
Very good.
Oui,
Grazie mille. Catherine, tu as pu comprendre, nous suivre?
oui, j'ai compris les grandes lignes.
Ah, d'accord. On peut plus tard parler de quelques détails quand tu veux comme un message privé, ok?
J'ai compris qu'on allait recevoir un document où on mettrait notre avis sur les religions et
laïcité. Ah, d'accord, oui, bien sûr. On va distribuer cette affiche
je
pour avoir...
voulais juste dire pour l'histoire des pandémies.
Oui.
On a des documents, enfin il y a des documents sur Facebook sur les grandes pestes qui ont ravagé les pays. Notamment avec Michel de Notre-Dame, Nostradamus, qui était saint et qui a beaucoup lutté contre la grande peste noire.
I see. Prophétie comme prophétie,
Oui, le fameux Nostradamus.
Oui, je comprends. Alors, il a fait la prophétie de cette pandémie qu'on a maintenant.
Il était médecin et il a soigné la peste noire.
Oui, il a perdu sa femme, même sa femme.
Oui, il a perdu sa famille.
Ouais,
et...
Okay, she says that in France they have a document of the great famous person who called Nostradamus, who made prophecies about our times and about the times to follow, like Hitler and Napoleon, and also the pandemic of today. He made it's a prophecy. Ok, c'est très intéressant comme document. Alors, tu proposes le présenter, toi?
Oui, je vais faire des recherches, oui.
Ah, she volunteers to present a research on this point next time. Okay, very good. Okay, may I present my dialogue as one example? My dialogue with Leonardo da Vinci is Italian English. There is no need for translation. Okay, it's from YouTube. It will take 3 minutes. May I?
Yes.
About the pandemic.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let me get it from YouTube. If you want to say something, Franca, until then, okay, please do.
Vorrei dire 2 parole. Ho cercato di mettere tutto insieme nella chat, anche per Catherine in francese. I tried to do something for Catherine.
Yes. Before you do that, Franca, 1 second. 1 second, I must leave. I want to say goodbye to everybody. I put it in the chat, but I didn't. I guess I have to go. Thank you so much.
I wish to show you this 3 minutes
I can't wait. I have to go.
Okay, no problem. Okay,
I have to go. Sorry.
I will send you the link with George Washington. Okay,
thank you very much.
To you.
Yes.
Okay, all the best.
Yes,
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, and we wish you all the best.
Yes, and we should have a chat about the other thing. Definitely.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Welcome.
All right. Okay. All right. Talk to you later. Bye, everybody.
Oh,
bye.
Okay. Bye, dear. Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Bonsoir.
Okay. Okay. Are you ready to listen to it? It's a matter of how many minutes? It's a few minutes, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay. Ready?
What is this?
It is a dialogue with Leonardo da Vinci about the pandemic.
Oh, nice. Just to be in thing.
English, Italian.
Perfect. Come solleveranno gli uomini proprio come fanno gli uccelli verso il cielo. Wonderful.
Grazie.
Bello, wonderful.
Thank you for listening.
Oui, très bien.
Thank you for listening.
Bellissimo. Grazie della presentazione.
Great job. Very,
Thank
very
you.
beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for listening. Okay. I don't know how to stop the.
Did you?
Okay.
I disegni sono tuoi, vero?
Mm.
Your drawings, I see.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for
National
listening.
artist.
Thank you. Do you like it?
Yes, very nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
I
much.
was wondering why there is not Goffredo today.
Ah, Goffredo, say hello to all and say impegnato. He's busy. He's busy. And say sorry. He wished to come, but tonight he's busy. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much for following, and I need your feedback, your opinion, and in the four elements of the agenda, what would you like to add?
Where do we let the text we can write?
Okay. We'll start sending tomorrow. Okay, Monira, please, dear Monira. Monira,
Yes,
are you
I'm
with us?
listening.
Okay. Franca asks when will we write our opinion, feedback on the issue? You mean secularism versus religion, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. We'll start.
Excuse me. Peace, because I studied the peace for a year. So
yeah.
Peace and the religion and the secularism too. It's okay, but also education, because it's a big issue. Women education.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, do as you want.
Okay. I think I know that the point of education, peace education, is very important, and it is there, as you say, it is there here. Huh?
Yes.
When I say share screen again, I will show you. This is my main point here. Number 4, peace from theories to action. This includes also the peace education. And I myself had an experience about 25 years ago that I translated a book from Peru to the United Nations program, education of peace, cultura de paz, la culture de paix, la culture de la paix, which teaches the school students from early childhood, from early age, the education of peace. So I have this experience, and now it is well known everywhere, I think, in many programs, many schools. So you can find it here in number 4, peace education, conflict definition, studies, management, resolution. And I will present that at the seminary or workshop by the end of June. I will tell you, all of you, about my presentation. Okay.
Okay.
so that you can attend. Welcome to attend. Welcome to come.
Interesting. But remember, Professor George, that the curricula are the most important, because I want to remember you, culture is different. The curricula can be the roots of conflicts, because Nazi time, you remember Hitler, and the curricula were built against some people, for example, Hebrews. No? In Mussolini, in Italy, fascism, the same. Something, curricula are the basis of curricula of human rights. This is my opinion, where humans are all equal.
That's why we should study the culture deeply enough in order profondamente, assai profondamente, per comunicare in armonia tutti le culture, qual sia differente apparentemente le culture sono differenti, sono contraddittorie, ma se rischiamo a fare l'armonia e lo studiare profondamente, vanno a trovare l'unità di tutti i cultori insieme.
Infatti, Naam in arabo, no? Sì, Naam.
Cosa?
Naam, si dice sì. Naam. Sì, è così, yes. Ma il problema, vedi qual è, Onsi? I tell you the truth. Too many people on the earth. I studied. Do you remember Fibonacci? Fibonacci numbers?
Yeah.
You heard about him? A mathematician. Well, he studied about this, for example, an environment with insects. If insects are too many, they die. No food for all. The big problem nowadays for me, after Industrial Revolution, is answer the various industrial revolutions. Is now too many people on the earth. It's impossible. They can survive. This is my opinion. We have to think about the contraception system, because you cannot imagine Africa in 2000. I don't remember. At the end of 2000, could be of 11 billion of people. China, 2 billion. India, 2 billion. How could, after pandemic crisis, especially and economic problems, achieve your goals? This is my objection. I told this same problem in some conferences. Not only agree, we can grow so, come stupid as animals. We are men. We are brain, more capacity to understand problems. We cannot grow in this way. Impossible. This is my opinion, not mine. Sustainability. How to have a world, a sustainable world? How? If poor people cannot live, cannot have food, cannot have water, how? This is my question now.
That's why I proposed 10 different approaches
Different approaches.
For to solve the human problem of peace. It is not only culture, not only religion, not only, but also not only theory, but also food, sustainable development, human rights, empowering people, many other things. I think Monira, please, do you still have the summary of those 4 sections under your hand? 10 sections, the 10 sections. Hello, Jeremiah. Hello, Jeremiah. Okay, we don't hear your voice. Please.
I have been listening.
Oh,
Yeah.
we saluted you.
I've been listening to everything quietly.
Great, great.
Yeah.
Having my dinner, of course.
We need to
Having
hear
my
you too.
dinner as well.
We need to listen to you too. Monira, could you get
Yes.
the 10 sections, the summary of the 10 section? You remember that? I find difficult to. So I'm answering Franca. We have abbiamo 10 come dire riavvisamente approaches to the problem of peace, not only one, not only culture, not only spiritual, but culture, spiritual, practical, scientific knowledge, technology, sustainable development, human rights, everything. Media.
Okay.
Okay,
That
I will
section.
display that later. But if you have it, Monira, if you found it, I can just put the outlines, because I shared those outlines before under a website called Eternorama. Have you found it? I shared it with you, Monira, but 3 days ago. You can find it in your chat box. But anyway, in case it's difficult to find it, I think I put it somewhere. I don't remember where, but I can get it now. Just give me 1 minute while Jeremiah should talk. While Jeremiah, who's, I said, the thinker, poetess, made many books, living in London, and she's really the pride of India. Please, we want to listen to you, Jeremiah. Okay, please go ahead. Go ahead and say something. Have you heard me? Hello?
To whom you want to speak?
I'm asking Jeremiah Thakur to talk.
Hi, Jeremiah.
Yeah. She can hear very clearly. She can listen.
Oh, yeah.
We are listening to. Yes.
I'll just read a poem because I've already written something on peace, about religiosity, and of course secularism.
Yes.
So I will just read something for you, which is we all can implement in our own lives, and it should begin like this.
Yes.
The title is Search for Peace. Peace is a way of life. Peace is a way of life, begins at home with lessons of tolerance. After arguments or angry confrontations, no grudge or guilt should persist for long. Hold hands and bonds with forgiveness strong. Peace is not a philosophy at all. It is for survival of world at large. Not only when terror strikes at one end, light candles and say prayers, and it is done. World is united in music and poetry. Religion, color, or creed disappear when we sing. That helps humankind inspired to look within, receptive to synergy, searching for harmony. With a little touch of humanity, float a dream. With a little touch of humanity, float a dream or vision of universal art like you did just now. Since nothing else can cure people of hatred and war, effusing perspiration to inspire with empathy. Explore possibilities of a noble world of brotherhood where people live in peace, can live together without any wound or sword. Thank you. These are the few words.
It's
Thank you very
marvelous.
much.
It's
Thank you.
marvelous. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I think somebody wants to will you contact Monira, please?
Yes.
Would you contact Anna Rita? Anna Rita is do you have she's already your friend. She's trying to contact us. Maybe she needs a link or something. Anna Rita Sena.
Chi è Anna?
Double N.
Non la conosco, Anna Rita.
Italian. Okay, can you
I will check.
just give her the link, please? Maybe she wants to join us. Until I'll find. Thank you very much for your marvelous piece, dear Josimaya. As I said, you're a thinker and you get to the depth of things. And I need to present here the website website visuals. I think okay, until I would propose now this piece which shows the outlines. Are you able to see it, by the way? Are you able to see it?
Which one? This one?
The website.
Presentation?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, the first page is very much visible.
Yeah.
First.
As you say, this is the outlines. As you see now, it's the 10 different sections, 10 different approaches to peacemaking. Okay. That was a website that I dreamed of to create under the name of Eternorama. Now it is under the name of Rinascimento Millennium 3 that we are talking about. I will go one by one. This is the main page, and then, as you say, number one, section number one, it is spiritual, mystical. My approach is to make those 10 approaches starting or ranging from the mystical, then cultural, then to get into the concrete, down to earth application, like sustainable progress, media analysis, sustainable development, and so on. So first, enjoy eternity. This is a spiritual mystical approach. It's divided in two parts, poems and artworks on divine love. It's a mystical, intellectual poetry, artwork, presentation to help enhance our unity, human unity through the one creator's love across the universe. So like that, we are unifying all people, no matter their religions are different. However, the religions different are, okay? Then the second part of this section is living poetically forever. This is a series of presentations that I used to present, whether in India, Italy, Africa, Lebanon. It's a mystical practical workshop series applying a multidisciplinary psychosomatic approach for body, spirit, soul harmony, and for facing all life challenges. So this is the very mystical level, the spiritual level. We move to another level, which is, sorry, I need to find number 2, religion harmony. We get here into the unity of religion, the harmony between religious studies about how to create harmony between religions, as many conferences did before. World religions in a harmonious converse through literary works, artworks, and unifying researches in order to enhance and sustain human unity across all religious differences. Okay, am I answering your question, Franca? You're talking, it is not theoretical. We are talking about something concrete now. Okay? Hello, Franca?
Sono qua, professore.
Okay, I continue. Let me continue, okay? Number 3, knowledge scope. Knowledge scope. Now we move from the spiritual to the cognitive, intellectual, culture, and knowledge. It is divided into 2 parts, the interdisciplinary knowledge and our soul. What is the relation between the interdisciplinary knowledge and the areas of knowledge we live in today, which is very wide today? What is the relation between that and our spirit and our behavior and our peace, whether internal peace or peace to one another? And the other side is technology and technocracy. Now, technology, we are living in an age where technology has become a technocracy, something that dominate our lives, control our lives as pieces, you know, pieces of chess or a game. So it is about studying the technological progress to analyze its influence on our life and our behavior, and hence the conflict between us. Then we move to the culture. Again, it is the dialogue between cultures, or the cultures dialogue. World civilization cultures in converse dialogue through literary works, art, music, essays, linguistics, and intercultural researches. And then this section number 5 about Egypt and the contribution to Egypt to the whole world, because she is calling for eternity and made out of the idea and the concept of the eternity of life a great civilization, unprecedented. Then we move to something more concrete, with studying human rights, human concerns like hunger, like refugees, like many problems, education, and so on. So we are here in this section number 6. We are talking about echoes of human sufferings through literary and artistic expression, and in the light of international researches and initiatives of positive change. Number 7 is more concrete, laws and human rights, how the laws, the local and national laws go in harmony or follow human rights or respect human rights. This is a comprehensive studies and analysis on the current laws between their theory and their application in the light of the international human rights. Number 8 is more concrete, which is media art analysis, media and popular art analysis. We need to visualize the structure here. In this part, we visualize the structural system, create or use structure system for analyzing media and popular art campaigns, which make some kind of brainwashing or sometimes can enhance good values of peace, like peacemaking, in order to study their influence on our today's world and to develop and activate the constructive media art production. As you see, this is film analysis that I used to present in many seminars and calculated and presented in curves of progression and intensity. Number 9, it's even more concrete. We talk about problem visualization. How to visualize problems of high complexity, which we cannot embrace and cover and discuss or analyze by verbal discussions. Even verbal discussion can cause problems, can multiply problems. But to visualize it like that, we can see all the elements of the problems and start to think about its solution. So this is an innovative geometrical modeling system that I propose or design for visualizing, analyzing, and applying crisis management, problem solving, and conflict resolution mechanisms. Number 10, finally, is more conflict and practical, which is down to earth, which is a sustainable development project of sustainable development. In this section, we propose a new geometrical modeling system for analyzing, activating, and monitoring all vital sustainable development projects: income generation, women empowerment, GOT, training of trainers, educational development, etc. So, like that, we are talking about 10 active approaches, as you see in the summary, that we can approach the human with 10 sections ranging from mystical to practical creative approaches for healing our suffering world. Thank you for following. Any comments? Anything you wish to add to comment on?
Allora, posso dire 2 parole, professore?
Oui.
Job.
Con piacere.
Job.
No, devo dire che devo lasciarvi purtroppo, è stato molto esaustiva la presentazione e sono d'accordo sulle linee essenziali, ma credo sia molto difficile raggiungere l'obiettivo di convincere le persone. Qui è il nodo gordiano della situazione e mi appello al professore Sergio Camillini che essendo un esperto di psicologia conosce bene l'animo umano. Allora ho inviato le mie cognizioni, le mie paure, le mie preoccupazioni. Il progetto è molto ambizioso, certamente, però il problema è cambiare prima da dentro noi stessi. Prima di poter modificare gli altri, dovremmo fare introspezione in noi e guardarci un po' all'interno. Questa è la mia opinione, perché dico le stesse cose nelle altre riunioni in cui si parla di sostenibilità. Come arrivare a fare ma se non cambiamo l'abitudine.
Okay, let me translate this, please, in brief, and you can add to me, because some people maybe not. You say before fixing the world and thinking about the world, we should make some kind of introspection in order to modify ourselves or heal ourselves so that we can be able to solve the problem at large. That's what you mean?
Bravo, ok.
Okay.
Va bene, va bene. Però questo è il nocciolo del problema per me. This is proprio il punto nodale del problema, anche per l'ambiente, no? Come cambiare l'ambiente? Dobbiamo iniziare a differenziare la spazzatura, la cosa più immediata, usare meno plastica. È inutile dire facciamo sostenibilità, è faticoso, dobbiamo cambiare. Questa è.
Oh, she's talking about the environment, and it is very important also to change the environment, but how about the waste and all the things? This is also related to our behavior, to many people behavior, because when we are talking about protecting the environment, we are shocked with the behavior of people who would rather keep things as they are, you know, without cleaning their environment. I might have added something to your own idea as well. Yes.
Dico l'ultima. Crescete e moltiplicatevi. Chi l'ha detto?
Cosa?
Grow and multiply. Ogni religione diceva, no, all'origine, soprattutto le monoteistiche, all religion says, grow to man, grow and multiply. But in the past, men were victim of illness, problems. You know, during Pharaoh times, they lived the maximum 30 years, 40 years in the past, except some pharaoh is very important who lived a long time. Now it's different. We have medicines. We can live a long time. That's why grow and multiply is an abstraction now, not possible to apply. But this is my vision, because Earth is a small planet in the universe. We can destroy it like an Easter island.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I have to leave, dear Onsi, because I have to prepare dinner. My husband is waiting for me. Is it finished?
I finished. Thank you very much for following. I finished my presentation.
Okay.
We are open to know your feedback. But this is, I would like to say again, this was the agenda of 4 parts, as I explained, and what we are going to do at large, at the presence of the people who weren't with us today. So we'll fix a final board meeting, maybe in a week or 2, but before the end of June. And I hope most of the members will come, or all the members will come. So we'll explain the same thing, and we'll be ready to hear from you, and especially your opinion on that issue, the central issue, which is laicità, l'equilibrio tra la laicità e la religione, the equilibrium between secularism and religion. So we'll distribute, until then, we'll distribute that fiche that I showed you before, which shows the opinion of each one, this one, okay? The opinion of each one. And this is very important because we need your opinion, okay? So until then, I mean this one as a reminder, everybody will get one of this. You will put your picture in this circle, your name, and how you describe yourself. You present yourself, your main data, and you answer this question in brief, in 5 lines maximum. And we get it back, and this is until next meeting. Next meeting is not the second meeting, it's still the first meeting. This meeting, board meeting, is a preparatory meeting, right? Right, Monira? Monira?
She is not here.
This is a preparatory meeting, just initial meeting, in order to prepare for the actual board meeting, which will take place before the end of June, during the month of June. Okay, so you'll be all welcome with more opinion on this. Now we are prepared and you know what about it and how to organize it, and you'll be more than welcome, and tell everybody to join.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks so much. Thanks everybody.
Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. Thank you, Monira, for your help. Thank you for coming. All of you, Catherine, Jeremiah, Sergio, Massimo, Franca.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much to Barbara. Thank you.
For your
Thank you.
time.
I'm deeply grateful.
Your
Deeply grateful.
visions is your business card. It speaks of you. Capisci?
What do you mean? Che vuol dire? Che vuol
Ho detto
dire?
che il vostro pensiero è il vostro biglietto da visita e parla di voi.
La quale? La quale vostro di visita?
Ecco, your business, your face is your business card.
My face? Do you mean my face?
Of you. It speaks for you.
Ok, grazie, grazie mille.
You.
Complimenti, questo è complimenti, no?
No,
Grazie mille.
for
Okay.
you.
Grazie mille, Sergio. Ok.
Thank you.
Ok, grazie. Ok. Grazie a tutto il mondo e che la grazia di Dio, Dio ci ispira molto. God inspires us. We don't have, I don't have any value in myself, but I think this is God's grace. Thank you. Thanks to everybody. Thank you for coming. Thanks a lot. I've learned it from you. Next time, if anybody wants to say any word, before leaving, just say it, okay?
Thank you.
1,000 foot high cliff into the lake. I'm looking at this guy and thinking,
Thank you very much.
Bye, Monira. Ciao.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye. Ciao.
Bye.
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 Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye. Bonne nuit, Catherine.
Merci. Bonne nuit.
Catherine, tu as pu suivre? Tu as pu suivre?
Oui, j'ai suivi, oui.
Merci. On est très content de t'avoir avec nous. T'avoir avec nous. Ok.
Ça me fait
À
plaisir.
bientôt. À
Oui,
bientôt.
à bientôt. Au revoir.
Ok, merci. Okay, bye. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, George. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Sorry. I should. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Grazie. Bye. Bye.
Okay. I would close the share so that you can see me. Okay. Bye. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Ciao.
Abbracci forte.
mi piace secolarismo e religione, perché mi dai... Vabbè, I am joking, I like anyway. Secolarismo, io se potessi le sopprimerei le religioni, sono l'appium populorum. Cioè, no, non lo posso dire, ma te lo dico. Per me la religione è stata un problema delle guerre, uno dei problemi delle guerre.
Sorry.
No, don't worry, just this.
Don't worry.
Perché la religione spesso ha creato problemi laddove i problemi non c'erano. È come un tappo, ognuno la interpreta. Tu sei cristiano? Posso chiederti? Tu sei cristiano o sei... non sei musulmano, vero? George?
Io sono cristiano.
Ortodosso, che sei?
Ortodosso, ortodosso.
Copto?
Copto.
Io ho la croce qua.
Ok.
Copto, ok.
La sfida, ascolta Franca, la sfida è creare l'armonia tra tutti questi differenti sette religioni. Allora, questo è la nostra tarea, la nostra devero. Dobbiamo lavorare per questo, ok?
Sì,
Inshallah, succederanno a successo.
Sì, your vision. But the people are so, vabbè. Anyway, we hope. This is the goal. Ciao.
Okay. Grazie. Thanks again, Monira. I thank you.
So is it finalized? Are we done already?
Yes, I finalized everything. I thanked everybody. They left. I think we don't have
so
anybody.
Still the recording is going on.
Yeah. Okay.
So still the recording is going on, and we are already streaming on YouTube and already recording on Zoom still. So
Great.
If you want, we can conclude if you want.
Yes. Thank you very much for following, everybody. Thank you, Monira, for organizing all that wonderful session. Thank you for those who came. Thanks again to Barbara Erentroy from the United States. Thank you for George Simaya from India and London. Thank you for Sergio Camillini, Massimo Massa, Franca Colosso, the Italia, from Italia. Thanks, Catherine, from France. Thanks to everybody. God bless you. And this is, again, I say, this is just a preliminary or a preparatory meeting, board meeting. The actual board meeting, which is our first board meeting, will be during the month of June, before the end of June, where we expect all members to come, hopefully.
I think after today's session, when we will share this Zoom meeting, and when we will share our YouTube link, and also we will get more prepared in future. So there will be massive vibration, inshallah. And I'm looking forward to each one, because I'm connecting to each member right now. So we will share our post, we will share our video, we will share our comments, and I think, of course, in near future, we will create great vibration.
Of course. Together we'll make it. Together we'll make it.
And I wish you all great success, because you made a great platform for our international leaders, where we can share our opinion, we can do something very good, and we feel we are connected together internationally. So all credit goes to you, marvelous leader.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for your marvelous help and effort. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm concluding now our online session right at this moment. Is that fine?
Yes, yes, yes.